Hello, y'all. It's 9:34 p.m. I don't know if anybody will watch this, but I bet you. I wonder who would have something to say about Aaliyah's uncle Barry Hankerson, all the trouble he has caused people. Um, let's see. I think I heard her name is pronounced Kimmy, but I thought it was pronounced Kime Dang, but it's Kimmy Dang or something like that. And then there was a few other people who were in the entertainment industry and became targeted individuals after dealing with him and being gang stalked and ended up one person I think was an author and she ended up homeless. I don't remember her name. And so the way that Barry Hankerson has destroyed artists like JoJo, he took advantage of Tony Braxton and some of the people who Aaliyah worked with had, problems with him too. And it was very known that Aaliyah's own uncle, Barry Hankerson, molested her when she was about 8 years old for the MK Ultra programming. And Aaliyah's not here to defend herself or speak on, anything that she went through um, with Barry Hankerson, R. Kelly, her own mom, or anybody who has violated or harmed her. But other people, and Cat Williams. Oh, I'm glad that came to my mind. If, Cat Williams was also a victim of Barry Hankerson as well. So, I just thought about if, anybody came up with the idea of surviving Barry Hankerson and all the, people who he has destroyed while still, come on, you put your own niece in a tiny little small plane and purposely cause her plane to crash. And you bastard, and then he blew up his Korean girlfriend, Kimmy Dang. He blew up her car and everything like that. And he did all kinds of crazy stuff. His own ex-wife, Barry Hankerson, even, I'm sorry, y'all. My mind is not working correctly tonight because of my sleep deprivation. I was trying to say his own wife, ex-wife, Gladys Knight, was also one of his victims. I'm trying to think of who else could have been one of Barry Hankerson, one of his, his victims whose careers and lives he destroyed. I did say Tony Braxton and JoJo. Not JoJo Haley from Jodeci, but I'm talking about the white girl, Joanne Levesque. I don't know if it's Joanne or Joanna. I think it's Joanne. And shucks, there was a surviving R. Kelly, but R. Kelly himself, was a victim of childhood abuse and then turned into a predator. And he himself could be a victim of surviving Barry Hankerson. So, what are y'all thoughts on that? Or if y'all can do y'all own video or y'all own little conversation or y'all own talks about things that y'all know about how this devil Barry Hankerson is still running free. And I heard that Craig Coleman, when he had a talk with Barry Hankerson in a battle of Aaliyah trying to leave his label, trying to leave her own uncle's label. And Craig Coleman supposedly said that he feels sorry for anybody who would have to deal with Barry. Now, he was such a horrible person, If Barry is running free after all the horrific crimes that he's committed, and he has, powerful ties to influential people in that entertainment industry, what if there's anybody to speak on surviving that? I don't know if anybody will, but It's just a thought of, just me thinking of, what if any, of his victims will come out and you hear about the surviving Barry Hankerson and all the people who he has destroyed. I know the, Aaliyah's fans would go to bat for her and defend her and the idea of justice for Aaliyah and get her closure the same way justice for Michael Jackson when, when he got, murdered, and Conrad Murray was the fall guy. So, I mean, if anybody would go to bat for and defend Aaliyah, even though she's not here to speak for herself, but, like when a person has died unjustly, you try to fight for their justice. And it's for any abuse survivor or, somebody who didn't get to make it to survive. And we all know that Barry Hankerson had Aaliyah killed on purpose. And if you speak out again, I'm already targeted, but if you speak out anything against Barry Hankerson or any of Aaliyah's family, you become a targeted individual and be gang stalked. But I'm already a targeted individual being gang stalked anyway. So this is not new to me, if I'm already, being gang stalked. And other people who have come to me said that, if even if they associate, I mean, if they've been speak out against dirty things that Aaliyah's own brother Rashad has done. Like on my first channel, I did my regular Psych World channel before it got wrongfully taken down. I did a video talking about Aaliyah's brother Rashad had his own Twitter cult, and girls telling me about him doing some questionable things. So he had his own Twitter called Art Eternal. And then if you question anything controversial, he'll say something intentionally controversial and offensive, and then when you question him about it, you get blocked, or he tell you harsh words and then block you. And so, yeah, I'm sorry if I went around in circles, but what do y'all think? So I'll see y'all later. All right, bye.